think I want to go back to Nigeria. And he said, actually, you have to go back. Oh, you are going back to Nigeria. Go back to your country. We do not need you in Ghana. Initially, I was thinking that maybe Ghanaians are not friendly and maybe... Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new video here today. So if you're new here, my name is Adachoplife. Thanks for stopping by, and if this is the kind of content you love to see on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, turn post notifications on so you get notified each time I post a video. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So without wasting more time, I would love to talk about the particular thing I do not like about Ghana. I know you guys might be curious and you want to know what is that one thing that Ada do not like about Ghana. You know, I've always talked about things I love about Ghana, Ghanaians and all, and partly I'm now a Ghanaian, so I call about my Ghanaian people on this channel watching me. Thanks for always supporting this channel. Before going into the video in full, I want to say a little story of my journey and how and the ever first time I was in Ghana. So it was 2021. That was during my final year. I was supposed to travel because I just finished my exams and I wanted to like travel for a while, just have to relax. I thought about traveling, and then what came to my mind was Ghana. At first I wanted to go to Lagos because I always love to go to Lagos, like whenever I'm on holidays. I just go relax, have some fun. But then I was like, okay, let me try going to Accra since I've never been to Ghana before. And coupled with the fact that I had some friends that lives in Ghana permanently, some Nigerian friends that lives in Ghana permanently, and they were like, okay, coming to Ghana wasn't going to be bad after all. And then I said, okay, no problem. I now rescheduled my plans and everything, and then I booked a flight. That was September 2021. I booked my flight and I left Nigeria. I left Lagos for Accra. Before I booked my flight for Ghana, I was like, okay, maybe because I'm not sure Ghana will be nice, or maybe I might not end up liking Ghana. I had my own impression about Ghanaians, which I felt like they were not going to be fun. So I was like, okay, I'm going to just book my flight and be in Ghana for 1 week. So in case I go to Ghana and I do not like Ghana at the end of the day, I might just come back to Nigeria and go to Lagos and chill. So I now booked my flight. I left Lagos for Ghana, and getting into Ghana, it was in the night. And then my friends, they were already there waiting for me, and we all went home. The next day was when my day began. They took me to Accra Mall, they took me to Oxford Street, they took me to a lot of places. I went to Akosombo, I went to Sogakope, so I went to some other nice places. So the second day I was in Ghana, I began to feel the whole vibe, and then I was like, it's like I'm going to shift my flight though. So my friends were like, no, don't shift it though. Shebi said you're not coming to Ghana to stay for so long because you don't think you like Ghana, you don't think you want to be here for so long because of the impression I had about Ghanaians. Initially I was thinking that maybe Ghanaians are not friendly, and maybe like I've never encountered or had to talk to any Ghanaian before I came to Ghana. So I was like, okay, maybe at the end of the day I might not enjoy my stay. So I was like, okay, let me just book my flight and be there for 1 week. So it was getting to that 1 week, and then I was like, no, let me extend my flight for the next week. And then I extended my flight for the following week, which when it was now getting to the end of the second week, I wasn't feeling like I wanted to go back to Nigeria again, because I became used to the lights. There was 24 hours lights in Ghana, so I became used to the lights. I wasn't ready to go back to Nigeria and stay in the dark. So I told my friends, I said, I don't think I want to go back to Nigeria. And he said, actually, you have to go back. Oh, you are going back to Nigeria. Go back to your country. We do not need you in Ghana. Moreover, you said you're not sure you're going to enjoy your stay in Ghana, so why are you still here? Please book your flight. Put your flight for the next week you're leaving. And I was like, no, I don't think I'm ready to leave, because that was even when the thing started happening. And I said, okay, I was going to leave my tickets open and then maybe travel in a month's time. Then that was how I was in Ghana for like 1 month. And got to that 1 month, I still left my flight. I left my flight open after 1 month, and still counting. I was like, I'm not ready to go back to Nigeria, because obviously there was nothing I was doing in school at that point. I just finished my final exams, so I was like, okay, no, there's no point going back to school since I was still waiting for my results. So I still stayed in Ghana. So at that point, the initial plan I had was to stay in Ghana for 2 weeks, and I ended up staying for 1 month plus. I was still counting. So at the end of the day, I stayed in Ghana for like 3 months, which was never my plan. So now this brings me to the reason why I do not like Ghana. Whenever I go to Ghana, I plan on staying for 1 month. I end up staying for like 2 months. If I plan on going to Ghana for 1 week, I end up staying for 1 month. If I plan on staying in Ghana for a month, I end up staying for more than 3 to 4 months. So it's something that whenever I go to Ghana, I don't have the feeling to want to come back to Nigeria. Most times when I want to go out in the night, I always feel so free to go out at night. I come back, like the safety, the sanity and everything, like it makes me to want to stay more. And most times I even have to cancel my own schedules. Like if I have something I want to do that I'm supposed to be in Nigeria for, I have to shift that in. And because I already start enjoying Ghana, I would not want to go back to Nigeria again. So when I said this thing like jokingly to my friend, I was like, I don't know, whenever I come to Ghana, this kind of vibe, like one kind of spirit like that does not always allow me to want to go back to Nigeria. I end up staying in Ghana for so long that my family members are even aware of this. They'll be like, at any time you go to Ghana, you don't want to come back. What is in that Ghana that you don't want to always come back to Nigeria for? So whenever I go to Ghana, coming back to Nigeria is always my problem, and this is why I do not like Ghana. Ghana has a very a vibe of wanting to keep me in Ghana for so long, because anytime I go to Ghana, I do not miss Nigeria, especially that whenever I'm in Ghana, I always have this breath of fresh air, because they love natural things. They are so close to nature. So whenever I go to Ghana, I'm always like, Ghana will practically seize me. I'm not coming back to Nigeria anytime soon. My friend was now like, okay, you said you were not going to enjoy Ghana, so why you stay here? It's over 3 months. Go back to Nigeria. We do not want you. So even when I left and I went back to Nigeria, I always like, oh, I want to go back to Ghana. I want to go back to Ghana. So it's one thing I know, that whenever, I don't know if it's just me, but whenever I go to Ghana, living is a problem. I do not want to come back to Nigeria anymore, travel to any other place, because I just automatically get used to the environment. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, share to see you in my next video.